Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
And the drop of the green flag. It's a green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jamison's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jamison, neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10, oh, the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone had
Green flag had just come out. I got in here just in time to see it, but you guys didn't, and I apologize for that. Rick Fagone has taken the lead. We're on lap 1 of 105 here in Michigan. What's going on, Bender? So here we are, Michigan Motor Speedway. I apologize, I had a huge update. Apparently Michigan Motor Speedway had a complete repave, I don't know, 340 megabytes on that, and then an iRacing update on top of it. So it made me a little bit late. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I say under 3 cautions. If these boys can't get around this track, there's something wrong with them. You see Vern Bradley getting right up on the back of that 10 car now. It's gonna be a draft race. You guys are gonna mix and match, go back and forth. A lot of crossover moves at this track. There's multi-grooves, multiple ways to get around it. You see some drafting back here. The 31 of Richard Holland. Running in 3rd place, Artie Peterson. Look at that, coming up there in 4th. Al Amy on the outside of him, running in the 5th position. We got back here lurking is the 14 of Jeff Martin. Looks like we got a good populated lobby for tonight. Oh, the 3 car hard into the outside wall. Might have to go back and take a second look at that real quick. Two different cars hit the wall right there. We're going to go back and look again because I think the 114 of Vern Bradley also hit the wall there. So Hal really shot off of it. Vern was able to get back up there. Still your leader right now, Ricky. Look out. 31's coming for him, though. He's lurking up. He's got a hell of a run off of 4 right here. He can carry that speed into 1. Burt Wilson says his internet just cut out. Burt, see if you can get back in there. Maybe they give you a wave around. There might be a caution. That's a shame. Did you even get to make the grid, Burt? Rick Fagone's about to have his hands really full here. '61 back there, Corey Cook. He's able to get to 6th position, looking into Jeff Martin, who's running in 5th. We're going to have a battle there soon. And look for the pass for the lead here. Richard Holland's peeking on it. There he goes all the way to the bottom. Ricky's going to have to run that high groove. I think Ricky might have a chance to get a run off of this turn. Down the back straightaway. Here we go. Hell of a run for the 10 car. See if he can get down to the bottom. Block that run. You see the 114 of Vern Bradley just sitting back there lurking, watching these two race it out. Ricky's going to make Richard work for this. Well, Bert, I'm sorry you didn't make the grid, man. I hope you can enjoy some of this action. Stick around on the broadcast. Hang out with me. I'm in the Discord if you want to come hang out up there. Hop up in the staging room. I can pull you up in. Artie Peterson showing some strength here. He's hanging with these top 3. We're on board with Vern Bradley. He hasn't let this top 2 go. So Artie Peterson, CheckerWon Manufacturing. Guys, check him out online. You can check him out via phone, 631-872-4076. I haven't messed that up all season. There I am messing it up. Man, you can put a blanket over this top 3. All over that back bumper. Putting the pressure on him. I'll tell you what, I don't think you could have fit a piece of paper between the front and rear bumper of the 31 and the 114 off that turn too. These two were close. Go back to the field a little bit, take a look at some of these other guys. There's Jeff Martin still running the 5th position, looking good so far. 10 out of 105. He's starting to catch these boys a little bit. They're up there racing each other real hard. This top 5 is going to be right on top of each other. 6th position, Corey Cook. I thought we were going to have a battle with him in the 14, but he's since fallen off a couple tenths or so. And for him to figure out this track, it's a daylight track. It's a little hot, little greasy out there right now. We get this track rubbered up, it might change a little bit. Glenn Jamison behind them. Glenn's just one of those guys, man. He lurks back here and he'll just sit outside the top 5 and wait till about, I don't know, 10 to go, and somehow he'll find himself 5th, 4th. I tell you what, the car looks good out there. Pretty distinguishable. They got Derek Robinson. Look at that pass right here. He's making a little bit of a run. Couldn't quite get the momentum off of 2. Derek's looking good. He's running the 8th position right now. Go on board with him real quick, show you what he's looking at. We got a little battle shaping up. And I want to keep going through the field here. I'm going to check in with these guys because we had a pass for the lead. 31 got around the 10. 114 got around the 10. 10 car is coming back now. There's the crossovers we were talking about. Seems like that higher groove's where you want to run here. You can see Burns lifting a little bit earlier than that 10 car. Go back here and look at 9th position. That's the 28 car of Brad Peterson. Do you believe that's relation to Artie Peterson? We got 3 wide up here. Let's go back up here. Glenn Jamison's got his hands full. Sorry, there's just so much action going on this track right now. 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Hell of a show by these guys so far. 14 laps into the race. These guys have put on 3 wide battles all over the track. Now they're way up the track, running the high groove. Looks like a late apex to get around this turn. A drive off's really what you're looking for. Look at the 10th position. It's Brandon winning right now, looking on the inside of the 28 car. I think we're going to put Brandon winning up there in the 10th position. Might be going to 9th after this turn. He's going to fight down there on the very bottom. 28 is going to get a run off this corner. This is our aerial coverage. Brought to you by Nation 01. He's up there in the blimp tonight. Couldn't make it to the broadcast booth in time. They couldn't land the blimp, so he's stuck up there in the air. But he does great camera work. He's doing a great job staying on Brandon Winning, who's working on this 28 right now. We got a car on the wall up here. I think it was the 61 that just tagged the wall. We're getting right side damage. It might have been Artie Peterson. We can go back, look real quick at what Artie did. Yeah, right there. There's a tag off the wall. He's working back up there, though. Eric Blount. We've been talking about him a lot. He was looking really good at Talladega. He was up there in that top 5, hunting for it. Looks like he's struggling a little bit here at Michigan tonight. Pace time. Got to get up there. I'm sure Eric will figure it out, but we're coming up on lap 17. We're going to get in our fuel window here soon. Hopefully he doesn't lose too much time and get up there and get in that top 5. And round out your field right now. We take a look at that 81 of Michael McCauley, who's actually adminning for the room, so he might be up in the booth checking everything out. Hey, if you get bored, Michael, come hang out in the broadcast booth. Nation's got stuck in the blimp again. So we always thought it was UFO, but actually he's getting abducted by the Goodyear blimp. So if you guys want to come hang out, you're more than welcome to. I'm up here in broadcasting. If you send me a message on Discord, I'll pull you up in. So back to the front, Richard Holland starting to pull a little ground on the 114. About 0.8 of a second. Back here to Vern Bradley. And that 14 car worked his ass up there in the top 3. Look at that, Jeff Martin looking good. Started in the 6th position. Maybe even 7th. I didn't get the grid in time, but that guy's passed quite a few cars to be here, and he's on a mission. Staying focused, letting that 114 push it a little deeper into the corner. That's giving him the run off. Michigan's a technical track. It doesn't seem like it with the steep banking and the wide turns, but there's several ways to get around this place, and you got to kind of adapt your driving line as the runs progress. This line's going to change repeatedly. That bottom groove was hot. Might be in the next stint you want to run a little higher. You might want to drive it a little bit deeper into the corner, apex a little later. It just changes, and it's an ever-changing track. That's why guys love it. I love it here. Auto Club is my favorite, but Michigan's a close second for me. Had some of my best finishes at this place, and it's mainly because it's an ever-adapting place. Kind of changes that consistency you have to run. Takes a special driver to get around this place and win. Speaking of special, Richard Holland up front. This guy's been special all season. 4 wins in the ARCA series, I do believe. What's going on, Desiree? How you doing? Good to see you in chat. Top 5's not quite strung out yet. They're still kind of on top of each other from 2nd and 4th. 5th place even. Hal Amy worked it back up there. I think Hal might have fresh tires though. Let's take a look. Yeah, Hal's a lap down with fresh tires. But he's going to get around these boys really quick. Just try not to get back on the gas too early. That's the main mistake that guys make here is you see Jeff Martin's coming down pit road, the 114, 10, and 31 all down pit road. There's Glenn Jameson. Like Brandon Winning's coming down pit road as well. Eric Robinson. Maybe that's Eric Blount. Yes, it was 2 very similar looking cars. It's kind of hard to... I just totally did what my little boy does. I said looking and I said lurking. Boy's got me talking his way. 4-tire pit stop for sure. No doubt about it. Track's very demanding. We see the 10. Let's see the race off pit road. No surprise. Richard Holland got in first, gets out first. Rick Fagone close on that 114 who comes out second. Jeff Martin Glenn Jameson, Eric Blount, Brandon Winning. So the cars still out on the track right now, have already pitted. They got their laps back. There's Corey Cook. I believe he pitted first. Artie Peterson right behind him. This could be a fuel battle, so stretching it out one more lap might not have been a bad idea. Actually, Ricky Fagone and Richard Holland were able to beat them off of pit road. Gonna score Corey Cook in the 4th position. Al Amy was in 4th. He's got his hands full now. All right, so we're looking at lap 25 of 105, so they pitted on lap 23. Looks like these guys stretched that run as long as they could. Richard Holland 1.5 seconds ahead of Vern Bradley. Nothing but clean air in front of this 31. Look back here to the 114, trying to chase him down. Wide angle camera lens coming off of turn 4. You can see how far apart these guys are. Only about a second gap between the 1st and 2nd place, and then 2nd to 3rd place about a 1.5 seconds. Right there on my timing scoring says exactly a second, so I was just eyeballing it. Not too bad, I don't think. Corey Cook's worked his way up to 4th position here. Got around Artie Peterson. Jeff Martin, I think, had a little trouble on pit road, or just a little slower getting on. He's lost a little ground. He was up there in this top 5. Let's see what he can work on. What's going on, Nation? You stuck up there in that blimp, buddy? Closest battle on the track right now is between the 14 and the 1. Looks like the 14 might get to pull it off here in 1 and 2. Let's find out. Just clearing him off the corner. There's a crossover. He's got his nose in there. Artie might be looking inside in 3. Try not to scoot up the track too hard. That's really tough to complete here in 3 and 4. He's going to lose that ground. He had to lift a little bit, or he was going to slide up into Jeff. That wouldn't have been good. So give Jeff the 4th or 5th position here. Something happened to Glenn Jameson. He's all the way back to 9th. He pitted with these guys. He's lost a lot of ground. He was sneaking towards that top 5. Be interesting to see if he can make that ground up on the track, or if he's going to have to do it on pit road. But nonetheless, he lost a lot of time. 9 seconds back from the leader. 28 car, Brad Peterson. Or Patterson, I apologize. So I've been saying Peterson this whole time. It's probably no relation at all. No relation at all. Totally different name. Oh, up in the wall. 28 at Patterson's hard in the outside wall. Lost a lot of speed right there. Back up towards the front, Richard Holland stretching it out 1.38, 1.41 seconds. Hell of a run off of turn 4. And Bradley's getting tight. Let's go on board with him real quick. He's turning it down in there before he lets off. That's hell on those tires, I can tell you that. Very aggressive driving there. A little bit different line for the 114. Let's go on board with the 31 and show you his line here. You see a little bit different entry in the 1 and 2. Vern's staying on the gas and cutting down in. Richard's kind of smoothing it out, letting off a little earlier. That's allowing him to pull out a little bit. Vern is catching him, though. I don't know how long it'll last because you're really burning up that right front, staying on the throttle when you cut that turn. You got Rick Fagun running back here in third quietly right now. Hasn't really made up much ground on the 114. We might be having a battle where we already did. 14 car back around the 61. So Jeff Martin up to P4. 61 got into the wall just now. Patterson's an Evolution teammate. First race, by the way. 10-4 on that, Bert. Sorry I messed up that name. I apologize. It's a new name for me. Him right now running in the 8th position. Trying to get up there to Derek Robinson. We got Glenn Jameson just behind that. Again, let's go to our aerial coverage up there in the blimp cam. Nation 01 doing a hell of a job operating the blimp camera. Nation, if you keep doing such a good job, they might let you fly the thing. Appreciate all the hard work you're putting in right now. Better than what we call them. Justin Lister, let's go Dar. Not sure who Dar is. You're going to have to fill me in on that. I can get him on camera. Top 3. Richard Holland running a great race right now. Vern Bradley is catching him ever so slightly. A couple tenths knocked off that lap. Take a look at this gap. It's getting a little bit shorter. Tell you what, we're getting close to that pit window again, though. Top 3 is checked out from the rest of the field. Country Time Lemonade trying to catch that HJRM driver, Richard Holland. A 1,000 different camera angles to show you guys. At any point you guys want to see a certain driver, just mention them in the chat. I'll try to get some camera time on them. Also, don't be shy. Type in the chat for driver of the day. Vote for your favorite driver. Hashtag their number for voting. It's the Hal Amy Award, as I've come to call it. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by WFO CheckerWon Manufacturing. This is the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. 9 p.m. we go live on Tuesday. ARCA cars have been fun to watch all season. Glad to bring this race to you fine folks at home. Again, sorry for the late start as well. Here we go. We're looking back here. Artie Peterson, Derek Robinson battling it out right now. Robinson's got that preferred lineup on that high groove. See if he can come out of turn 2. Okay. He's going to have that run.
Caution, yellow flag.
And we got a yellow. Somebody hit the wall. They hit it hard enough to bring out a yellow flag. See if we can figure out where this crash happened. We don't have fire, but we have the next best thing. I guess there is fire. It's just not animated. Nation's going to have to work on that for us. Here we go. There it is right there, coming off of turn 2. Little touch. The 84 gets into the 3. Oh, hard in the inside wall. I'm surprised that car's still running. Let's get another angle on that. Listen to this. Hard impact. I can total a car real quick. Blow the fuel cell clean out of it. Let's go back and rewind one more time. Hal Amy's getting a hell of a run on Brandon Winning. A little scrape on the door got Hal a little out of shape. Once Hal started to get out of shape, oh man, Winning locked it clean down. He would have hit that inside wall as well. So here's our pit road, and it's going to be busy. Everybody taking tires. There's Derek Robinson. Looks like he might have taken 2. He's going to come out in second. Richard Holland first off pit road. There's Vern Bradley, Jeff Martin, Corey Cook, Ricky Fagone. Let's see how 2 tires holds up for that 38 car. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what? I'm going to subscribe. If you guys post it one more time, I'm going to subscribe to this. Online strips without clothing. Can't wait. You know, it's not that hard to steal my credit card information. It's all over the internet. It's on iRacing. It's on multitudes of things. If you really, really want my money, I don't need to watch online strips. I know, Diana. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me included into the club. It's this Mile High VIP club or something. I don't know. I think it follows me in from the stream. This lady's always wanting to strip for me, and I'm like, no, I can't. I'm married. You know? Thank you, Michael McCauley, for timing them out for Infinity. Time them out for the rest of their life. All right, Richard Holland's going to take the green flag. Derek Robinson looked like a two-tire stop. Vern Bradley in third, Rick Fagone in fourth. Jeff Martin on that inside. In fifth place, Corey Cook. It's like Glenn Jameson and Artie Peterson, Eric Blout. We're about to go green here. That 28 car is struggling a little bit. Hal Amy, I think we can find that car. Looks like he's behind the wall right now, getting that damage repaired. Pace car's coming out of 4. Green flag, and there goes Richard Holland.
Green, green, green.
Derek Robinson, little spin there. Look at that gap. Three wide behind him. Corey Cook looking in the middle. Jeff Martin on the inside. Derek Robinson's going to struggle with these two-tire stop, I guarantee it. Here comes the run. Let's go on board Corey Cook. He's going to take it into 3. All the way to the bottom of the track. Artie Peterson following suit. That 38 car is going to fall like a rock. That two-tire stop's going to be tough to overcome. Car's going to handle a little bit different. That different grip on the left. Glenn Jameson working on the back of that car now. Looks like I got a little bit loose, but there's a whole group of cars here. Derek Robinson, Eric Blout, Glenn Jameson, Brandon Winning, and that 28 car of Patterson. Brad Patterson looking like he was going to go 3 wide there for a second. He's on that high line. Brandon Winning's trying to get up through here. 3 wide. Going into turn 3. Three wide again. Here comes the 28 on the outside. A lot of shuffling back here for position. This is for, let's say 10th through 11th, or 10th through 11th, 8th through 11th back here. These guys are fighting. Go back up front, take a look. Richard Holland still your leader. Vern Bradley really close in second, 2/10 off. Rick Fagone's got his hands full. There it is right there. It's a battle for third position right now. Jeff Martin looking to the inside. Nothing there yet. See if he can get this run off of turn 2. Not quite there yet. Looks like he might have a run this time as he's peeking to the inside. See if he can do anything with it into 1 and 2. It's going to be really tough. You get down there on the bottom, you have that door opens up, but then there it is. Nice pass in turn 1. I've expected to see maybe a crossover from Ricky, but Jeff carried a lot of speed in that entry. Now he's going to go to work on the second place car, and that's Vern Bradley. Vern is all over the back of that 31 car right now. All right, we haven't done this for a couple races. We're going to go ahead and crank it up. Leave you guys with some loud volume. Enjoy the coverage, and I'll be right back momentarily. All right, back to it. Richard Holland still able to maintain that 0.2 of a second gap on Vern Bradley. Jeff Martin in third position still. Rick Fagone in fourth. Through the field, Artie Peterson in that top 5. Looks like Corey Cook just tagged the wall. He's in 6th position. No, that was actually the one of Artie Peterson. We're just getting that camera back there. Watch that pass. Eric Blount sneaking up there. Looks like he's going to be fighting for 6th. Looks like Eric's figured this track out. You can see him straightening up that run. He could be fighting for a top 3 if he gets it all together. There he goes on the inside of the 1 car into turn 1. Didn't quite have the speed to carry that pass out of turn 2. He's going to have to try it again, time it a little different. Here he goes peeking again in turn 3. Artie's looking strong though, holding that door open and then slamming it shut. 6 car got into the outside wall. Hal Amy going by. Glenn Jameson had to really adjust his exit, and that's going to give Brandon Winning a chance to get around. So there's the change for position. A little shuffling going on back here now. That was for the 7th position, so put Brandon Winning up there now. A little quiet back here for the 28 right now. Brad Patterson's first race at WFO. Don't let this discourage you, Brad. This is a tough track. We're racing with some new guys. You'll get it. Do like the paint scheme looks good out there. Welcome to the league. Get back up here and see what's going on. Vern Bradley just, he can't shorten that gap. Reels him in a little bit. I think the car might get tight when he gets right up on the back of Richard Holland. He's been working hard. He was catching him on the tail end of that last run before the caution. Martin might be going to work on the back of this thing here before too long. Gone's really close by too. He's waiting for these guys to get racing. Richard Holland would love to see that in his mirror right now. If these guys get side by side, it's going to allow Richard a chance to pull away. $196 miles per hour when they enter that corner. Get back to our blimp camera, show you this top 4. Nation doing a hell of a job still. Right on command. Top 4's right on top of each other. It's great to see that close racing. 46 laps to go. Richard Holland making him work for it. I'll tell you, they're working hard to keep pace with this guy. Richard Holland's been the class on the field at a lot of tracks we went to this year. Right now, he's showing that this is one of those tracks that he's just going to get around a little bit better for a minute. These guys are going to have to change some stuff, maybe adjust their driving line. Hope the track maybe changes in their favor. But for now, 31 car leading the most laps, getting around this place really well. Still relatively early in the race. We got a chance of some more green flag pit stops. An opportunity for these guys to make up time. Jeff Martin, I tell you what, man, he's on the verge. He's looking at this second place. He's just trying to figure out where he's going to take it. See, Ricky gets a hell of a run. Ricky's looking for third now. He was able to complete this pass off of turn 2. I don't think he's going to be able to. Takes one hell of a run to come off turn 2 and get around that guy. Back to working 3 and 4. 114 and Vern Bradley coming down pit road. It's definitely a scheduled stop for him. Maybe short pitting Richard Holland, trying to force his hand. Long pit road here. Pit road speed limit's 60 miles per hour. going on, Denise? These guys are going to be pitting this time by. 31 car, Richard Holland, Jeff Martin, Rick Fagun stayed out. These guys got to get on and off pit road perfectly. 'Cause this guy's off pit road. See if he can bring the thunder. Corey Cook on pit road as well. Holland, flawless stop. Flawless stop again for Jeff Martin. Here comes that 114 as they cycle around. Let's see what kind of damage he's done to this pit stop. Looks like he will be your leader here. Richard Holland's going to have slightly fresher tires. Into play as we progress through this run. We're gonna have to stop one more time. We've got 40 laps to go. There's Rick Fagun. He might have had a bad stop here. It looks like he's gonna fall back a little bit on time. There's Ricky coming off the pit road. He's going to come out in the 4th position. There's your leader, Vern Bradley, able to get it done on pit road, on and off quicker than anyone else so far. 0.6 of a second lead over Richard Holland, but Richard's coming. These tires are pretty even right now. It's going to be about probably another 5 laps or so when those 1 lap pressure tires are going to start showing their strength. If we know anything, Richard Holland's really good about saving, so I'm interested to see what progresses in this battle. We've got 39, 38 to go. 39. We're going to go back through the field again. Let everybody get some TV time and let you guys know where your favorite driver is. Right now, Vern Bradley and Richard Holland, Rick Fagun, your top 3. Actually, Jeff Martin in 3rd. So there's your top 3. Rick Fagun close in 4th position. Corey Cook in the 5th place. Had a few brushes with the wall. Kind of lost some ground to these boys early on. Looks like he's got it under control now. Derek Robinson in 6th place. Artie Peterson taking him under fire. See if Artie's able to clear Derek here on this turn 1 entry. Really close. Keep an eye on that crossover move. Car Eric Blount, like he's kind of been in and out of the top 6, top 7 all night. Currently running in the 10th position. Got Greg Jameson and Brandon Winning in front of him. That'd be a battle shaping up between these two. But how about that? Vern Bradley, short pit of the field, was able to get on and off pit road faster than anyone else. Great drive here on this line, this stint. This track's ever changing, like we said. Looks like it's starting to favor the way he drives, as he's maintained 0.6 of a second over Richard Holland. Jeff Martin doesn't appear to be making up much ground on the 31 as well. You can take a 10th here and give a 10th there. 2.5 back from the leader. Rick Fagone looks like he's getting a little bit tight. Like McCauley says, Birdie the driver of the day. Make sure you guys cast your votes. We got 35 laps to go. This race is shaping up quickly. Getting spoiled. One caution flag tonight. Bender, I said under 3. And I think I'm going to be right. There we go. Pass for third position. Rick Fagone peeking the inside of the 14. 14's got the preferred line going into 1. I think Ricky's going to clear him this time by. Set back up, wait for the opportunity to present itself again. If I'm Vern Bradley, I short pitted the field once. I'll do it again, see what the opportunity can bring you. As we're coming up on 33 to go, I look for those cars to come down pit road with about 20 to go. Jeff Martin still holding on to third place. A lot of dead air for me right now. I'm just trying to figure out because Vern Bradley's under fire. Oh, we got a car in the outside wall back there. 14 of Jeff Martin. Hard into the outside wall. Get back up here and look at this battle between Richard Holland and Vern Bradley as Richard's able to get around him. So 31 car to your lead now. $31 to go. I wouldn't hit this early. Won't make it on fuel, but 22, 21 to go. I'd chance it. $31's going to lead with 31 to go. Get a wider angle. Look at these boys. Not much of a gap. That one tire difference is starting to show its strength. If Vern can get on and off pit road like he did last time, it might not be enough time for these boys to come up here and catch him like that. Two votes from the number one. Mama really says hi. What's going on, Mama? Good to have you in there. Say hello to everybody back home. I'm on TV. 1.59 seconds that time by 29 laps to go. Looking to see who's going to bite on pit road first. Jeff Martin unfortunately got into the wall. He's since lost a lot of ground. Still scoring in the 5th position, but Jeff's a solid 5.5 seconds back. Almost 6, yeah, over 6 now. Now that brush on the wall did not help the aerodynamics. This is one of those drafting tracks that you got to keep it as perfect as possible. Richard Holland's proven that to us tonight. Almost out to the 2nd lead. As the laps start to tick away, we're dwindling down. Great look out here. We'll zoom out, show you those top 3. Richard Holland, your leader, led the most laps tonight. Chase leader coming into this points battle. Had a tough break at Talladega. We know how those races go. He's recovering nicely. Vern Bradley hungry for a win. Had a great race at Indianapolis. Looking for that elusive number 2. And then Rick Vergoon, just solid every week, top 3. Very good chances every time we go to a track. He's still got the ability to sneak up there, guys. Don't count him out. He's going to try something. When they get in these situations between these two, it seems like Richard does one thing, Ricky does another, and we see where the dust settles. So don't count him out of the picture yet. Said Jeff Martin hit the wall a little bit. Car's going to be a little slow. That aerodynamic push is not going to help this car get off the corners. Back in the 5th position, Corey Cook. You've seen him have a couple brushes with the wall. Very different driving styles. If you're too aggressive here to come back to haunt you, this track's very abrasive. Right front tire likes to wear down quick. Trick is the late apex. Try to get to the lean on that right rear. Drive off with that. See Artie Peterson back here in the 6th position. He's just getting around some guys. Al Amy being scored 5 laps down. He's had his work cut out for him all night. Tough break for Hal Amy. I know this isn't where he wanted to be or how he wanted to start his points battle, but a lot of intermediate shaped D ovals coming up on the schedule. Chicagoland's one of them. Looking forward to that race. You know how Amy's got to win at Chicagoland. He can get it done there for sure. Got a blinker out there on the track. It looks like the one car of Artie Peterson kind of disappearing in and out. And then the 114 starting to fall victim to the 10 of Rick Vergoon. Let's see if Ricky's going to be able to get around him. Shaping up. Thank you for the beer mugs, Denise. Here we go into turn 3. Let's see this pass. They're going to get really close. We're coming up with 23 to go. I think if I'm Vern Bradley right now, let's see what that short pit does. Take those 4 tires, get out there as fast as you can, run these boys down. Think you can make it from here on out. Vern has no intention of giving up this spot. He is fighting hard for second right now. Running that high groove, able to hold on to it so far, but that 10's got a little bit deeper drive in. If he can just clear the front nose here. Doesn't look like he's gonna get it this time. bringing it back to life. 114, reviving those old tires. Drove the doors off of it, led some laps. Here he is now, he's peeking the inside. And I think he's gonna do it. He's gonna bring it down pit road. So here's that short pit that we were talking about. Real secret. Locked it up a little bit, but able to get it on clean. Let's see what he does here. We're gonna watch the curse of the camera on pit road for Vern Bradley. Let's see if it ruins it. Don't think it will. This guy's got some ice cold blood flowing through his veins. 28 might throw a little loop in his pit stop here. Able to get into his stall. He's getting service. Right side's going on. Here comes the left side. I tell you what, that was close. He locked him up sliding into that stall. Heading it to the nitty-gritty edge. The 114's off pit road. I'm going to guarantee you the 31, yep, following suit. Let's see if he gets on and off pit road faster than this 114 this time by. I'm willing to bet there's going to be a 10 car coming down next time. Let's follow this 31. This is your top three battling for position on pit road. Left side's going up on the 31. 4 tire stops and fuel would fill it up. 20 laps to go. Richard Holland's off pit road. Here comes the 10 down pit road. No way. He's stretching it out another lap. Rick Fagone's going to pull it as far as he can, see how far he can get those tires to stretch. And our cloud cover is grouped up. As you can see, it's not as sunny as it was. Rick Fagone is clutching this thing. He is stretching it that extra couple laps. Look for him to bring it down this time by. He's got to bring it down. You can hear that thing. He's completely cut it out. He's got to bring it down pit road this time. There it is right there. Rick Fagone down pit road. Nice and smooth on the entry. Corey Cook following suit behind him. He's actually coming off the pit road now. So what Ricky does here. Gotta have a clean entry into your pit stall. Oh no. Ricky's gonna lose a little bit of time on that. We're talking about milliseconds that turn into a couple seconds out on the track. So Ricky's the first one to slide it in his stall in the top 3. On and off, here he goes. It looks like a 2-tire stop maybe. He's gonna try something. I'm telling you guys, he does it every time. Be careful not to tag that yellow line coming off. 18 to go. Might have shortened up that fuel a little bit too. Sneaky move by the 10 car. Big gap back there from 10 back to Richard Holland with 18 to go. That's 7.5 seconds. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Maybe a fuel-only stop for Rick Fagone. I don't know. I have to go back and look at that and see for sure. We're going to have to know for sure. It was 4 tires. Let's go through this pit stop as quickly as possible. Right sides go up. Left sides go up. That was just a quick stop for Rick Fagone. Wow. Excellent job getting on and off of pit road. He's actually fallen off. My scoring shows him in 3rd position now. When he came out, it showed him in front. So 7 seconds back. He's back to 3rd. I thought he was trying something crazy. It looked like he was coming out in front of these guys. So as it all shuffles out, Richard Holland, Vern Bradley. Richard Holland got on and off pit road really quick this time. That's your leader, but Vern's not going to give it up. He's going to drive the dog shit out of that car. He's going to try to get back up there. Ricky's going to have slightly fresher tires. He's not going to show it until about 10 to go. Right now, he's losing ground because he has no drafting help. Don't know if it's enough time or not. He's going to have to start shaving some seconds off. He's going to have to go about half a second a lap to catch these boys. Down to 6.5 that time. Keep ticking it away, Ricky. You're doing a great job. Get 2, 3, and 4 a little bit quicker and you'll have them. Lost a little ground there. Get back up to Richard Holland, who's got about 0.7 of a second lead. Time lemonade back there. I'll have to put some extra lemons in it, make it a little sour. I know he's got a bitter taste in his mouth from some of these races over the season. Led a lot of laps at a lot of tracks. Ran in the top 3 for a lot of them. Started on the pole for a lot of them. Just wasn't able to get it done at every track. Here he is sitting in second. He's got the opportunity. It's right there in front of him. Let's see if he can chase down this 31. 13 laps to go. Ricky's not catching him quite fast enough. He's going to have to pick up the pace. I look for Vern Bradley to start turning it on here with 10 to go. Sizing up this 31. I'll be putting a little bit back in that reserve tank. See Ricky back there at the top of the frame. Just not catching these guys. 6.5 seconds has been pretty much the gap. But I think the battle is going to be here, Rick, for the win. Unless we have a crazy caution. Run through the field one more time. Talked about Ricky running in 3rd place. 4th position, Jeff Martin, tough break for him. He hit the wall. Lost a lot of ground to these guys. Still a solid day for Jeff. He looked good out there. Started up in the front, ran up front all night. Back to 5th position, Corey Cook. Corey's done a solid job all year. Had some minor issues with the wall early on in this race, but I don't think he's tagged it since. Artie Peterson behind him. It's your 6th place driver. Seventh position, just out of pass for it. Lynn Jamison getting around the 84 of Artie, Brandon Winning. Brandon's not giving it up though. He looks like he's looking back inside for that crossover. Winning's actually scored a lap down. I'm not 100% sure. Derek Robinson's out of the race. Brandon Winning, this time by, should be scored behind Glenn Jamison. He is in the 8th position. He's still working on it. He's trying to come back. Take it back to 9th position. First WFO start in the ARCA series. CheckerWon Manufacturing. Be a tough run for him tonight. So don't let it discourage you. Make sure you come back next week. Hopefully he can get you a permanent ride there. Evolution Motorsports. Good to see a new face in here as well. 10th position, Eric Blout is out of the race. Looks like he parked it for the night. Hal Amy's got a little work to do, but I think he's going to be able to make up enough time to gain a position, get that top 10. So let's go back up here and look at the 31 car. Stretch it out to a 2.5 lead. Rick Laguna is catching these guys, but I think it's too little too late. He's got about a 4-second gap back here. Might have enough time to catch Vern Bradley, but I don't think there's enough time to catch that 31. He's in another area code. Awesome job by him tonight. Richard Holland putting on a clinic, led the most laps. Started up towards the front. I officially don't have the pole award. Be sure to look that up before I mention any names. But some slight frame glitches here tonight. I think I know why. I'm running Farm Simulator in the background this whole race. Man, this computer's been working hard to be running Farm Simulator in the background. Yep. Good job. Good job. Didn't realize I had that running. I would have closed the application out. That's all right. 6 laps to go. We made it through it. Put this computer through its paces. Main thing was the connection. I'm surprised it held up as well as it did. Richard Holland, 2 seconds. 5 to go. Looking solid for season 8. Richard Holland looking for another championship this year. Vern Bradley having a solid night as well. Don't knock this guy at all. Hops in the car, comes out here, puts this league on, does a great job with everything he does. Broadcaster on Wednesday nights. I know he'd love to be in a car 24/7 if he could be. But they put this show on. Put the YouTube up. Convinced me to come in here and talk for 2 hours, and you know that's not hard to do. I love to talk. This guy creeping up here. He's about a 1.5 back. Wonder if he's going to have enough time to catch that 114. Across now, 3 to go. Ricky is scooting. But I don't know. I don't think it's enough time. He's really going to have to shave off some tenths here. There's a run down the back straightaway. I don't think Ricky's going to have enough time to catch that 114. And I know for sure nobody's going to catch Richard Holland. He's pulling away from second place now. 2 laps to go. We've done through your field. We've had a great presentation tonight. 1 caution flag. Richard Holland's been talking about consistency all year. He really is practicing what he's preaching. Not just consistency with the driving line, how you get around this place, but finishing. Putting that car where it needs to be to get it done. We've seen so many races where guys look really good at the start. Richard Holland's good all race long. A lot of guys talk about how he's going to make you run a perfect race. Here he comes off of turn 2. All he has to do is do it 2 more times, 2 more corners. 31 car looking good. HJRM Motorsports about to clinch another victory. Doing it in the chase format. Off of turn 4 for Richard Holland. 2.5 seconds ahead of Vernon Bradley, and he's going to bring it home. First position tonight. CheckerWon Manufacturing ARCA Series winner tonight, and he's going to just shake the fuel clean out of that thing. Richard Holland, your winner here in Michigan. Vernon Bradley, a great finish for him. Second place. Rick Fagone, third tonight. Fourth position is going to go to Jeff Martin. And your top 5 is Corey Cook. We'll bring the grid up there on the screen. Hit a quick commercial break, and I'll go through and catch up with these guys in victory lane. You guys are watching WFO Racing. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
And the drop of the green flag. It's a green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron. 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside. Push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger. I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now. We're down here on Victory Lane. Richard Holland. It's your winner tonight. See, we're going to show him burning it down in slow motion. Richard Holland, you got a copy, buddy?
Woo! I do, man. I like winning.
Driver. You like winning.
I like winning, but I like winning in the chase better, man. This feels good.
Yeah, it looked good too, man. We had a lot of green flag laps out there. You had to be perfect all night long. Tell me what the key was to keeping that that demeanor.
Just focus, man. That's the thing. You just got to focus and get dialed in and be, you said it. You really have to be perfect. And I think these races that have fewer caution flags multiplies that. You know what I mean? You have to be. It makes you perfect even more. You have to be more perfect, I guess, and more consistent, I guess is what I'm saying, because you don't have those cautions to group the field back up. So you got to be perfect on the track, hit your marks every lap, be ready for that tire fall off, and you got to be perfect on pit road. There's no doubt.
Yeah, we watched you and Vern battling it out. Ricky even kind of threw a wrench in there at times, getting it on and off at pit road to see who could do it the fastest. But not only that, it seemed like you were running a little bit different line than everybody else, and that was another consistent thing. Tell us a little bit of how you were getting into those corners better.
Well, I learned a long time ago to run this place and kind of arc it in there a little bit late, and just be a little bit easier on the tire and kind of turn down off the exit of the corner instead of being wide open and fighting it out towards the wall with the wheel cranked. I like to give it wheel back coming off the corner at a big sweeping track like this. Auto Club, same way. You get those long green flag runs, and it saves the right front tire on it quite a bit.
Well, we're looking at your burnout right now. Looked like there wasn't much tires left. You pretty much smoked them, but you did a hell of a job saving everything tonight. It was fun to watch. You did it when it counted, too. This is the chase, man. It's time to show what you got. Tough break last week, but you recovered nicely. Congratulations, man.
Yep. Yeah, it's the chase, man. It's time to go. So there's no more excuses after this. It's you either got to be up on the wheel and have good finishes and win races in order to win this chase, I think, and win this championship, and that's what we're going to try to do. But yeah, this thing was on rails. It felt a little loose the first lap or two, but then after that, it was hooked up. It was a little tight late in the run, but if you were ready for it, it wasn't bad at all. And I thought Vern may have had the strategy there when he short pitted me that one lap. He got out on me pretty good. And it took me a while to run him down, and then it was hard to pass him. And I was quite concerned trying to figure out the laps on when that was going to happen on that last run. But we got on and off pit road really good the last two times, and I think that won us the race because kept us out in front of him and Ricky. And I wasn't sure about Rick, man. He pitted a couple laps shorter, and he was coming, but he was just a little too far back. I think he lost too much ground.
Yeah, we heard him clutching it, trying to stretch it out as far as he could. But yeah, I think it was just too much of a gap there. You guys had clipped off too much time from where he had stayed out. But nonetheless, man, good job tonight. Looking forward to next week. Looking forward to tomorrow night as well. You got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight?
Just my teammates, man. Fucking working with them guys every week. It's awesome. We we try to feed off each other. We compete with each other. It's a lot of fun racing with them guys and everybody in the league. Everyone that comes out and races, I want to thank everybody for racing with us. It's been a good season, and it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of good battles, good clean racing with a lot of people this year, and like I say, it's been a lot of fun. Everybody that puts anything on has anything to do with the league, you, Coop, for what you're doing tonight, Tuesday nights, man, you do a hell of a job, buddy. We appreciate it. And
thank you, man.
Vern and Nation, everyone that has anything to do with the league, man, we really, really appreciate it, and got to thank the fans every week. Them guys come out voting for us, man, rooting for us. Like I say, every week, we appreciate it, and we think of them while we're racing, and we race for them. We want to compete for them and have good showings for them, and I like to win races for them, man. They're rooting for us.
Well, they rooted for you tonight. You're also Driver of the Day award, so you got the Hal Amy Award, as I call it, Driver of the Day. So congratulations on that as well, buddy.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. Thank you, Amy Nation. Let's go. Woo!
Yep, looking good out there. Appreciate your time. Congratulations on that victory. We'll see you tomorrow night, man.
I appreciate it, man. We're gonna try like hell to put this HJRM sponsored Impossible Chevy in victory lane again here and win us another championship with this thing.
Oh yeah, man. It's a little subtle touch that I threw in that paint scheme, and it's stuck to you, man.
I like it. I like it.
All right, man. Take care. We're going to throw you down there, and we're going to pull up our second place finisher tonight.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. We're catching up with Vern Bradley down on pit road. Oh, wrong 14. It was a 114 I was looking for. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. We saw you driving your heart out, and you short pitted there in that second to last stint. You come out 0.7 of a second. You held Richard Holland in check for a solid 15 laps. Tried that strategy again on the second or the last pit stop there. Just didn't work out, did it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I just probably needed 8 tires to catch him, honestly, the whole race. I was on top of it, didn't make any mistakes, and just drove my heart out. But I don't think on a perfect day on a track like that I can beat him.
It's insane to think about, like, I don't know, the preparation that these guys go through, and then, guys like us that have busy weeks or whatever the case may be, we just don't have that practice time. I know that that chalks it up to a lot of it, right?
Yeah, yeah, and I had fun. I mean, another caution-free race. You got to thank all the guys over here at WFO for, or actually one caution in that one, so close enough. But you got to thank all the guys here for putting effort in to do that. Really clean racing, a lot of fun racing around these guys, and I probably needed a caution late. Really, the last run, I tried to save tires on them and keep them in check at the same time. And it's like when he hits a different gear, it's over. You just watch him drive away. So, I mean, you spend 10 or 15 laps just frustrated with yourself that you can't change your line or just find whatever it is that he's doing different.
Yeah, it's at 1/10, and I don't know, man. If the track's ever changing too, you got to fight that now with these dynamic tracks and the dynamic weather. We had some cloud cover there towards the end too that threw that in the mix. But yeah,
Well,
nonetheless, dude, it's second place. Second place, you did a hell of a job.
yeah, it's the first loser, but I'll take it. My wife told me I probably just need to hang it up and retire. I'm getting too old to do it, and I think she's probably right. I think I'm getting close to that point now.
No, I wouldn't say that, Vern. You still got a lot of horsepower left in that Country Time Lemonade Chevrolet.
Uh,
It's looked good this season, man.
the rig's getting older, and I'm getting older, and I don't want to replace none of it. So I think it's almost time to give it up, Coop.
Well, I tell you what, we're finishing up here as season 8 at WFO with the Twisted Tuesday ARCA CheckerWon Manufacturing Series. It's a mouthful. I think we see where the dust settles, Vern, because I'm looking out right now. You're not that far behind in points. You've had some solid finishes. You won at Indy, second place tonight. Let's see what this momentum carries you into next week, and we'll go from there. How about that?
Well, WFO is certainly going to have more seasons, and I'm going to stay in the broadcast booth on presumably Wednesday and Thursday nights, but I'm probably not going to be in the race car anymore. I've been pondered on that, Coop. I've told you guys that for a while, and it's just getting closer and closer that I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I understand that, man. I totally understand it. We enjoy seeing you out on the track and then giving you the opportunity that you give us the opportunity, put it that way, to be part of these races, and we appreciate everything you do, man. We really do.
I appreciate that, and everything you do on Tuesday nights, man. You give up racing so you can come in here and broadcast, and Hal and I appreciate the heck out of that. Everybody that really has everything to do with the league just couldn't ask for anything better, man.
Absolutely, and you build it from the ground up. We look forward to whatever does come to the 114 and WFO and everything that you have planned. A lot of success, a lot of great people in here, and congratulations on your second place, man.
Thank you. I'm not going to lay down for the rest of the chase. I'm gonna run it just as hard week in and week out, Coop. So I'm not going to do that. But I think at the end of it, it'll be my farewell.
Well, we have that anniversary race. Maybe put something special together.
We'll
Send
see.
that thing off, crash it into the ocean, maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to do something for it, but we'll crash it off in the ocean, and I'm gonna break the rig down and just keep the broadcasting PC up.
We'll sit on the end of the dock and drink lemonade.
Hell yeah, that's what it's
On the end of
about.
the barge.
But thank everyone for tuning into the broadcast on Tuesday and Wednesday night. I appreciate that, and I guess I'll see him in the booth tomorrow night, Coop. So you got another interview to do. I'm gonna let you go, buddy.
10-4, man. Take care.
Yep.
All right, let's try to pull Jeff Martin, your third place finisher tonight. Jeff, you got a coffee, buddy?
It's
Oh,
not
sorry.
me. It was not
It's
me.
not
It's
me.
Rick.
It's Ricky. You were up here in the stage and you threw me off.
I was just coming to hang. That's all.
All right, let's pull Ricky up here. get him in the proper channel. I don't even know what I was doing there. Rick Fagone, you got a copy.
Mr. fucking Farm Animal Cooper.
Hey,
I missed you Friday.
I know, buddy. I just missed you because I for some reason I saw Jeff in the staging room and had a complete brain lapse, man.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't have really much to say anyways.
Well, we saw you
Part of
try
the deal.
something there at the end. I thought you were going to try maybe like a 2-tire or no-tire stop. You were clutching it. So there was that. You stretched it out further than the rest of them.
Yeah,
Just not
trying to
enough
use the advantage to the tires here. I mean, you've got to be close enough to the front to do it. Richard's fast. Vern was really fucking fast on a couple lap tires. And I was just looking for any advantage I could. But on that last final stop, I slid through my box and lost a little bit of time there. So had I go back and do it again, I wouldn't have done that. Been a little bit closer to Vern maybe at the finish of the race and maybe battle for the second spot. But no, just try to keep it in one piece, keep it off the wall, and take whatever we get. My motto, it seems, every week.
Well, I can tell you what, you're looking really good in the points, and you look solid all year. It's not out of the question. You know, that 31 does make mistakes. It might have an off race, but you're right back in that thing. We looked at Talladega and what happened there. Just random crashes and stuff like that. So
right,
anything can happen. But
well, he certainly can make fucking mistakes. You just gotta get close enough to force him into one.
right.
You know, if he ain't winning, he's wrecking.
yeah, we've seen that. It seems like it's the restrictor plates that really get to the 31. But
yeah, I know that feeling too. I know it's last week could sit around and ride around for 4 hours straight, and then go for it the last few laps, and end up getting caught into 2 different wrecks. So I know all about that story.
Yep, we've all been there, dude. It's
Yeah.
I got lucky. But
I don't know how the truck's going to work tomorrow. I mean, this thing was fast and it tightened up. So I don't know if the trucks are going to be wide open around here or what, but I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, a little lower horsepower, probably going to be wide open for at least the first few laps. Daylight kind of grease it up. Maybe that'll chew them tires up a little faster. But anyway, man, third place. We're going to see you again tomorrow night. You got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's finish?
Yeah, I want to thank you for doing the broadcast. I've enjoyed watching you do it. You know, you do a good job usually sitting up there by yourself. Do you have anybody with you tonight?
No, Nation was actually up in the blimp operating the cameras.
Jesus,
so.
I'm sure he probably crashed that thing like the goddamn Hindenburg.
Oh, they didn't let him drive it.
I was wondering what all that fucking smoke was outside of turn 4.
Yeah, they actually filled the blimp with helium too, so for his own safety. So thankfully, no fire hazard. We know how he likes fire.
Right on. Well, I also got to thank all the drivers tonight. I had a good battle with Vern, and Richard, and Jeff, and Artie almost got up in there and started to mix it up there, and just good racing with everybody up front from what I saw of it. So I want to thank you guys. And look forward to racing each and every week.
Hell yeah, man! Quality driving. So good job, man.
Thank you, B-Red. Oh, and next time I get ready to do any farming on Friday nights, I'm not going to fucking start at about noontime and then fall asleep when I'm supposed to be online.
Okay.
My little hired worker was stuck on a fence while I was having a nap. Christ, that bastard cost me all kinds of money one time I woke up.
Yeah, we're losing a lot of money. We finally figured it out. So when you hop back in there, we're starting to actually understand how that game works finally.
Yeah. Certainly. It's like anything. It costs money to make money, Brad. That's the secret.
Right.
Start small, get big.
I'm still waiting on the get big part.
Oh, well, I got a few strategy ideas for a little farming later. If anybody else is out there is playing that Farm 22, look us up here on Discord. Somebody's usually kicking around. If you want to join us.
Oh yeah. Appreciate that, Ricky. All right, man. We'll let you go. We're going to wrap up tonight's broadcast. Appreciate your time, man.
All righty. Thank you, Brad. Woo! Woo!
That was Rick Fagone, third place finisher tonight. We're going to go back here and look at Richard Holland burning it down. This has been WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. Brought to you by WFO, Vern Bradley, Nation 01, Bradley Cooper, Hal Amy, everybody that puts this league on. It's been a great season. We're just getting into the heat of it. Chase race number 2 at Michigan. Appreciate you guys' time. Have a good night. Take care. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. To their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win.